So how's it going, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, we're doing the Archetype Labyrinth. So today, guys, we're doing the Archetype Labyrinth for the new selection pack, and there is 2 archetypes included into the selection pack, which of course, one is very broken. This is not it, but we'll tackle that one in the near future, hopefully by tomorrow or the next day. So Labyrinth, what does this do? Basically, if ever you activate a normal trap card, things happen. So first of all, you can pop 1 card on hand of your opponent, or pop 1 card on the field. You can spell summon a card, you can draw a card. More of that shenanigans with this archetype. So first of all, we have Cuckoo Clock, which of course, the first set card that you have, you can actually activate it. So if ever you have Trap Trick, you can activate Trap Trick immediately, and then, you know, get a copy of any trap card there is in your deck. I mean, the Ariana monsters. You have the Ariana and then Ariani. So basically, Ariana searches for a Labyrinth card, whichever it is, a monster, a spell, or a trap. Most often of times, you'll search for either Lovely Castle or Silver Castle, I mean, and then Labyrinth, your field spell. If you already have the field spell, then you go towards your Welcome Labyrinth, which pairs perfectly with the field spell. Then you have Ariani, dump 1 normal trap card from your hand or on the field to your graveyard, and then spell summon 1 level 4. So basically, this allows you to spell summon Ariana from your deck, and then Ariana will search for a specific Labyrinth monster that you need. Now basically, there is another Labyrinth monster that hasn't been added into the game, but yeah, this will be your boss monster at the moment. So Silver Castle, what does this do? So your opponent cannot activate monster effects in response to the activation of a normal trap, which is pretty cool. Other 2 effects states you can recycle back 1 normal trap card from your graveyard and set it on the field. And lastly, if ever a monster leaves the field because of an effect of a normal trap card, you can pop 1 card on your opponent's hand or pop 1 card on the field. Now this archetype effect also goes pair with Ariana and Ariani, both of which has the same effect of drawing 1 card if ever a monster leaves the field because of a normal trap card. And also, so you can spell summon 1 fiend monster from hand to your side of the field. So that's pretty cool. So just recycling back all your level 4s or even your level 8 monster to your side of the field. You can even go for an OTK for the XZ package, or the OTK package for the XZ monsters if you have a lot of level 8s. Other than that, you have Ariana level 4s. It's pretty cool. You can still go with XZ level 4 monsters. Other than that, you have only Lord of Heavenly Prison, which is not an archetype monster, but of course it will actually protect your set cards from ever getting Harpy's Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, or even Twin Twisters. So that is only your monsters right there, guys. We're running with 1 hand trap as well with Ash Blossom. Regardless, doesn't really matter. Just for negates, just for disruption. So like I said, spell and traps, you go with 3 copies of Pot of Extravagance, are a really good card. Since we're not really focusing on the extra deck, then we'll just use them for materials for our draw. So basically, a Pot of Greed we have here. 2 copies of Labyrinth. Now this is really a circumstance that I really want to acknowledge. So 3 copies of this, I tried 3 copies, but there are times that I break into 2 copies, and then other 2 cards or other 3 cards are useless. So yeah, not really good for me. And it's really easy to get this card from your deck. Actually, you can even run this with 1 copy and then go with Ariana. Most of all, your go-to card to search for your field spell or even your terraforming. It's really that good. Although you can do that, yeah. Then we have 2 copies of Called by the Grave, 3 compulsory evacuation device. So this is one of your bread and butter for your trap cards. Any card or any monster that leaves the field, even if it's yours, you can use the prompt effect of your Labyrinth monster. Dimensional Barrier, one of those floodgate cards or restriction cards for your opponent. Since we're not even using the extra deck at this point on, so it's not really a problem for us, but for your opponent, you can just choose 1 monster type and then they can't play that card on that specific turn. 2 copies of Infinity Permanence, a good negate. Trap Check, of course, good search for your trap card. Dogmatic Punishment, we're not really running the extra deck. We're just going to use them as materials for either draw or even destruction for Dogmatic Punishment. Ice Dragon's Prison, a really good card, a really cool card. You can spell summon your opponent's monster to your side of the field. You can banish them if you want. So Welcome Labrynth, a really good card. Also, spell summons your Labrynth monster to your, from your deck to your side of the field. Mostly your targeted card for this is actually your Silver Castle or even your Ariana. So it's either one of those. Other than that, it has also the Archetype effect. Once a monster leaves the field because of a normal trap card, you can set this card from the graveyard. And of course, Ghastly Glitch, which is pretty cool. Why? Because this is not a once per turn. If you have 3 copies of this on your field, well, basically you can just run 3 and then pop every card on the field. So extra deck, like I said, we're not running mostly with extra deck monsters. If you're scarce with UR cards, just go with 3 copies of Fossil Warrior or even Fossil Machine Skull Wagon. But as long as you have 1 copy of Elder Entity Entis, you're good to go. This card really goes a long way with Dogmatic Punishment. Other than that, you have Wind Pegasus, also a really good synchro monster that you can dump to your graveyard. Omega also retrieves the banished card. Is it the banished card? Yeah, banished card. You have your Exe monsters, Abyss Dweller, level 4 monsters as fodder. Dark Rebellion Exe Dragon, Baguska, number 60 Dogaris, Raider's Knight, and then you have your Divine Arsenal AA Zeus, which of course you can use if you just want to board wipe your opponent's field. So that's basically it. That is the deck profile for you guys today, and let's move on to the replays and enjoy. So here we are guys with the game replays, and we're just gonna do 2 replays for you guys today just to showcase how the Labrynth archetype works. So here we are. We start off with our 1 Ariana, 1 Pot of Extravagance, 1 Infinite Impermanence, 1 or 2 basically Ghastly Glitch. So let's start. Activate Pot of Extravagance here just to draw 1 card. A basic Pot of Greed. There we go. And he uses Droll and Lockbird. Yes. So summon Ariani to the field, sending a copy of our glitch to the grave, and then spell summoning our Kuklak. So I really want Kuklak to be on the field at this point on, even if it's destroyed. I just want it outside my deck because we only have 1 copy of this. Anyway, so compulsory evacuation device, Arcfin glitch, and then Infinite Impermanence has been set. Let's go. Should have gone with Ariana, but regardless, this was actually somewhat of a bad call for me actually. So you summon Marincess, Picalus, activate Infinite Impermanence, link off to Blue Slug, of course. Blue Slug will use its effect, activate Glitch, pop 1 card on his side of the field, then allows us to activate Ariani's effect. Pascalos, not Piscalos. So the one we dumped was actually Colbert Grave, so it was really sucky, but yeah, we'll manage with that one. So there we go. We got a copy of Ariana. Special summoning Ariana to the field, and then getting a copy of Labrynth. So at this point on, we got drew into Pot of Extravagance, draw Pot of Extravagance effect. Luckily, we got Lord of Heavenly Prison for protection for our set cards. Normal summon Ariana, getting a copy of our lovely Labrynth. Use the effect of Lord of Heavenly Prison just in case. And basically, we Exe summon the Garrus Timeless. There he goes. This is actually an OTK. There we go. So that's basically it. I'm just gonna run mostly with your monsters or main deck monsters. So game number 2, guys, and I think we're going up against a mirror match for the Labrynth deck. And our opponent is going first. We actually have a brick hand at this point on. Ash Blossom, Labrynth, 1 compulsory, Infinite Impermanence, and 1 Arcfiend's Glitch. So basically, this was actually a combo deck that he's using. We already scooped at this point on. So let's start. Our opponent is gonna use or summon Ariana to the field. We don't want him to search basically because that's the main point for the Labrynth archetype. That one's negated and setting one back row, and I think this is compulsory here. So on our turn, we got a copy of Ariani. Not the best of Labrynth monsters, but we manage. Activate Labrynth, and then use the effect of Ariani, spell summon our Ariana, dumping our Infinite Impermanence. And then Ariana will get a copy of Lovely Labrynth. So that's basically it. Setting our Ghastly Glitch and compulsory. And like I said, compulsory is what he set. And then since a card left because of the effect, he summons our Lovely Labrynth, of course. There we go. Ghastly Glitch is going to be activated on my turn, dumping a copy of Lovely Labrynth. Should really have a Silver Castle, yeah, much better. Silver Castle to the graveyard. Then with that effect, I can use the effect of Ariana, draw one card, and then spell summon one Labrynth monster from hand or graveyard. And it also prompts my field spell, which is pretty good. Draw one card, spell summon Silver Castle, and then with the help of the field spell, spell summon the Silver Castle from my graveyard. Now compulsory is going to be activated, bouncing his Lord of Heavenly from the field to his hand. With that point on, it uses the effect of Lovely Labrynth to pop one card to the field or either from his hand. So I choose the hand, and it targeted the Silver Castle. So on my turn, I have Ice Dragon's Prison, which is pretty cool. Effect of Silver Castle, setting Infinite Impermanence, normal summon Ariani, sending a copy of Ghastly Glitch to get a copy of my Cooklock. Attack, and then he's down to 3,300 of life points. So at this point on, that was pretty cool of him just to add Dark Necrofear into this lineup for his deck. A really good archetype effect. A really good effect of this monster is just Banishing Fiend, which is mostly the Labrynth monsters are Fiend. There we go. Battle. Destroy my Ariani. Nevertheless, it was fine. I was going to use Ice Dragon's Prison, but yeah, he managed to banish 3. So at my point, my turn, I managed to get a copy of Extravagance, draw into Lord of Heavenly and Trap Trick. With the help of Silver Castle, I managed to set a copy of Ghastly Glitch. And then activate the effect of my Lord of Heavenly. He uses the effect of Gravedigger's Trap Hole. Now at this point on, the Imperm line is right there. So I just need to use that. There we go. Then with the effect of Labrynth, I can spell summon one Fiend monster from hand or graveyard. And he manages to set Super Poly, so I don't want to get Super Poly. At this point on 2 level 4s, we managed to end the game here with Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. And that's basically it. Alright guys, that is the game replays. Back to me. So boys and girls, that is the game replay and that is the deck profile. Hope you enjoyed this kind of content. Please like and subscribe, and let's see you guys in the next video for the Runic. Keep safe, good luck, and have a good day. Bye bye.